it's me, Debbie Anthony. I'm here doing a Chalk Couture video. I did attempt it a second ago and my battery on my laptop died, and so I decided just to go ahead and start it over again. This is only my second live, so this is going to be very short because I'm sure it'll have more mistakes in it. So I'm just kind of practicing, and this will be a short one. My name is Debbie Anthony. I have a business called Chalk Pretty Things, in which I use Chalk Couture products. I'm an independent designer, and I am really excited to use this product. I love to design things, I love to craft, but this makes it so easy. They have these wonderful silk screen transfers that come in many different sizes, shapes, designs. They're fun to use, and they have a screen inside here which helps it give you a real nice clean print. They also offer chalk paste in many different colors. A lot of it's seasonal, but it's just a real smooth consistency paste that you put on. It doesn't take very much to make your design beautiful, and it's non-toxic and easy to use. They also have surfaces, which are what you can use to chalk on, but really you can chalk on anything. You could chalk on glass, or usually they use ink on glass, but you could chalk on fabric or use ink on fabric. You can chalk on a wooden board, you can chalk on a chalkboard. But this is a Chalk Couture surface here that I purchased. It is a 5x5 box, and it has two sides. Notice that one is white and one is brown. We don't have to do anything special to this to chalk on it. We just go ahead and use it. So I'm doing the conversation hearts today, which are just in time for Valentine's Day. I know we're a little ahead of the game, but they're so cute. I just wanted to give them a try. Do you remember those candies from when you were a child and you would eat those little boxes of pure sugar and they would have cute little sayings on them? That's what these are. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my transfer apart. And I'm probably just going to use one of these little hearts because I think that's all that's going to fit. I'm going to cut it on the lines. And there is a paper backing on the back. Part of it is shiny, like a wax paper type backing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and peel the back from the transfer. And make sure you keep your backing because you're going to want to put that back on when you're done. Now the back side of this transfer is sticky, and that's so it'll stick to your surface, but we don't want it to be so sticky that it damages our surface or it doesn't come up easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to fuzz this transfer. Yeah, they actually call it fuzzing. Fuzzing is designed to pick up some lint and make it not so sticky. They do make a towel here. This is called the fuzzing cloth that you can use. But honestly, you can just stick it to your shirt if you wanted to and pick it up a couple times. Or you can stick it to a towel, rub it on there, and you're just trying to make it not so sticky. You do want it to stick, but not so much to damage. So I think it's fuzzed pretty much enough. Can you see this screen inside here? It's just a silk screen, and that's just so it's not one solid blob of paint. It kind of puts it on there very evenly for you. All you have to do, I think I'm going to do the white side, is put your transfer where you want it. I am going to try to center this on here. Smooth it down, not real hard, but you want to make sure that your edges are on there pretty good. And then choose a paste. I am going to choose this beautiful pink paste. It's called Raspberry Sorbet. And these are supposed to be the consistency of Greek yogurt or sour cream. You want to mix these up when you get them. If they're a little dry and they're not the consistency that you want them to be, you're going to squirt some distilled water in to the paste. And even though this is a fancy Chalk Couture bottle, you don't have to use this fancy bottle. You can just put water in no matter how you can get it there, as long as it's distilled. They recommend distilled because it's going to be pure and not going to introduce any bacteria into your paste. But I will say that I love this bottle. I have this other bottle here that I thought would suffice for squirting things in, and it's just not the same. It doesn't work as well, not as consistently. This has got a long, slow spray, and it works very, very well for me. when you're putting your paste on, okay, I think it's about the right consistency right now. You're just going to kind of plop it on. That's a technical term, plop. You're going to place your paste on your transfer. You don't have to be real careful about it. Right now I just got it plopped in the middle. You're going to use a squeegee to press it on and swipe it. So I'm just going to go ahead and swipe it over this transfer. And just kind of smoothing it. It's really very relaxing. It's easy. So as you go, notice how much paste I'm pulling back off. It doesn't use a whole lot of paste. So I'm just going to pull off the extra paste and either move it around where it needs it or put it back into my jar. And this paste does dry very quickly. So you do want to work fast. This is a small transfer, so there's no worries here. But when you pull it off, you're going to try to pull it evenly so that it doesn't stretch out the transfer. So I'm going to pull it off. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this big reveal? Ta-da! Look at my beautiful heart. I love it. It's great. It does dry quick, but it's going to take a couple minutes. When you have your transfer pulled off, you're going to want to clean it pretty quickly. I mean, not just when you're done, basically, but you don't really want the paste to dry inside the transfer too long. But it's very easy to clean. I'm simply going to flip over my cloth here and use the other side. But I'm going to place it on the cloth. I'm going to spray it down with my distilled water. I'm going to take a cloth or a sponge, anything you want to use, and wipe it off. Now this is a, they call it a board eraser. It is a Chalk Couture product. It's similar to a magic sponge. You can use a magic sponge. You can use whatever you want. And after this is on there and it's wet, you're just going to simply wipe it off, wipe the paste off. Comes off pretty easy. And then you're going to take it and turn it over and clean the opposite side of the screen. I'm doing the same exact thing. Spraying it with water and wiping it off. Then when you're done, you're going to place it sticky side up to dry. When it's completely dry, we'll put it away. Okay. I'm going to give this another second to dry. I can see that it's still kind of shiny in spots. And since I'm going to be layering another item over it, I want it to make sure it's dry so that paste that I put down doesn't come up. So here I have a pink heart, and I don't know which saying I like best. We have a choice of Cutie Pie, XOXO, Be Mine, Say Yes, Nope, or Maybe. Do you have a favorite? I haven't quite learned how to watch the comments yet, so I'm not sure if you're commenting or not. But I think I'm going to choose the Be Mine. Once again, I'm just going to cut out that transfer. It has lines already. I'm going to remove the backing. And you know, it's always, you think that removing the backing would be simple, but it can trip you up too. What's my next step going to be, guys? I have a new transfer. What am I going to do? I'm going to fuzz it. Okay, here's my cloth. Sticky side down. Rub it. Pick it up. Here's a quiz for you. Why do we fuzz? We fuzz because we don't want it to tear apart the board or rip the paste off that we just put down. This looks pretty good. I think it's fuzzed enough. So I'm going to make sure this is dry. And I could dry it with a blow dryer or a heat gun, and I probably will dry it with the heat gun next time. I just don't have it plugged in right now, so I'm going to skip that step. Okay, well, I let it dry for one more second. I want to show you some of the colors we can choose from. There's a lot of colors, but these are just the ones that I have ready right now. This is a beautiful blue, and it's called Lakeshore. I'm trying to put it with the color. We have this great color. This is called Guava. Look how beautiful that is. I don't know if that's enough contrast. This is a beautiful green. This is Sage. Whoa! Don't do that, guys. I almost had a mess. This is a beautiful yellow. It's Daffodil. That would be cool. A nice contrast. I also have this beautiful Shimmer Silver Shimmer. And the shimmers, guys, are gorgeous. They're stirring texture, the consistency. You can just feel that they are smooth and silky like whipped cream. They're great. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for watching. And I saw that Donna was watching earlier, and I haven't been really focusing on the comments, so I'm so excited that you're here. Okay, here's my Be Mine. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to place it. Should I place it at an angle, or should I place it straight on? What do you guys think? Straight on? At an angle? Okay, I'm going to place it at an angle. So I'm just placing it right on top of my existing pink paste, smoothing it on so that the edges are clear. I decided to use this beautiful shimmer paste, Shimmer Silver, and I'm going to place some of the Shimmer Silver on there. Get a clean squeegee, and I'm going to move the paste over the screen. As I'm doing this, I'm not sure if it's that great of if it's dark enough to really show up, so I might want to put a thicker coat on here and maybe not remove quite as much paste. Might be a little thicker coat than scraping it all off. I'm going to take my extra paste, put it back into the pot. Okay, so it's on here, crooked. I'm ready to reveal. I'm going to peel. Oh no, guys, guess what? The bottom layer was too wet and I peeled up some of the pink paste. You guys see it? So it looks all blotchy. But one of the nice things about these Chalk Couture surfaces is if you mess up like I just did, you can, and we'll try it. I'm not sure how good this is going to be, but you can spray what you put on there and you can actually scrape it off. Let it sit for a second, and you should be able just to, look, it's working. Scrape this paste off and start over again. There might be some staining though because this is a little bit of a darker color, but also the paste eraser will help, the board eraser. I'll just try and get some of this off. I always have a wet paper towel or a wet sponge or a wet cloth available when I'm doing any kind of craft because you just never know when you're going to need it. So look at that. Beautiful. It's all gone again. And we can try again. I'm going to plug in my, here we go. Sorry to leave you guys, but I'm back. And my chair will not roll over the carpet, so here we go. I'm going to dry the board just a second. What are you guys doing tonight? Did you guys have anything good for dinner? Was it a pizza night? I just finished working my first week back from winter break, so I feel like that was an accomplishment in itself. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to try this hard again. I'm not going to fuzz it again because I think I did a good job the first time. I'm going to place it on my board. What color should I do this time? I can do green, guava, pink, or blue. You guys have a choice? What color? This is guava. This is sage. Brinley says guava. Okay, Brinley, guava. Here's Mia. She's doing the chalking. I wish you were here to help me. Think that's enough, guys? Put it on there. Woo. Woo. Okay, I'm going to smooth it on there. Guava. Oh, it's beautiful. Guava. So I've got it on there. I'm going to take the excess and put it back into the jar. It really doesn't take much paste, guys. Smooth it in there. Make sure it's in the screen pretty good. It looks like I might have a big bubble in here. I'm trying to push it out. We learn as we go, guys. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to peel off the silk screen, the transfer. And I'm going to lay it on this side to clean it. You know what? I didn't look at it. Guava was a good choice. I love it. I didn't clean my screen on my Be Mine tag, but that's okay because we can use a different, I'm going to just spray it. Clean that in a minute. So here's our choices. I love it too. Do we want cutie pie on this one? XOXO? Say yes, nope, or maybe. I'm going to start drawing. Maybe. Okay, we'll do maybe. I'm going to make sure this is dried better than last time though, but so it won't peel up the paste. Did anybody have pizza tonight for dinner? Friday nights always seem like a pizza night to me. Feels good. I'm going to cut apart the maybe. I'm going to peel off the backing. I'm going to, remember what was next? You got to fuzz it. I'm going to fuzz my transfer. 1, 2, and you can tell by how much it's sticking. 3. I'm going to place it straight this time. Maybe in an angle. Okay, what color should the maybe be? Do you want the maybe to be yellow, pink, blue, green, or silver? Anything? Do you guys care? I'm gonna do yellow. Okay, yellow it is. Isn't it pretty? It's a beautiful color. Okay, I'm just gonna put some yellow on there. Smooth it out. I'm just we're using some of these squeegees, but I'm making sure that I wipe off all the extra paste on it because it had silver on this one before. I don't really want it to make a mess and contaminate my paste when I put it back in, so I'm just going to smooth it on and put the extra back in my jar. Brinley, have you ever done this before? Oh, pink. You know what, Brinley? I'm going to go ahead and leave this yellow. I'm going to put pink on top. What do you think that'll do? Let's try it. Because we can maybe make it kind of splotchy pink and yellow. Let's try the pink. We'll do the pink right on top. Will that work, Brinley? Once again, I'm kind of concerned about the coverage on this over the orange. So I'm going to try to leave it on kind of thick. Because I guess yellow and pink kind of make orange. So this may not show up very good, but I can definitely give it a try. You know what? If it doesn't work, you know what we can do? We can do it again. Okay, that's pretty thick on there. I peel it up. It's cute. It has a little bit of orange, yellow outline, and it has the pink in there. And you can see it. I do have a little bit of paste right there. Oops. And it's really cute. It's cute. You know what else I can do is I could put, well, it's wet, I can put some glitter. Should I use some glitter? Right back, guys. I have this rose gold glitter. Do you think that would be nice? Okay, there we go. I'm going to put some glitter on it. Whoa, that's quite a bit of glitter. But we can always reuse it. put it back in the jar. So I have some extra paper plates here, which are just perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and tap it on there. I'm gonna dump it off. We'll see. Look at that. Can you guys see it? Glitter. I like it. Fantastic. I love it. Now you can also decorate the frame if you want to. You can put a little bow. I have a, oh, I need to turn my glue gun. But I have a couple things that I thought I could try. I have this springy kind of mesh tube. I've never used it before. It's just kind of stretchy tubing. Maybe I can tie a bow. Just like we tie our shoes, maybe. Let me cut it first. So one loop, two loop, through the loop, pull it tight, I'm not sure what I'm pulling here. Let me try this again without this first knot. One loop around, under, and tighten it there. That's better. What do you think? If I trim this up, guys, and put it on the corner, think that'd look okay? I think it will. Let's cut that off, cut that off. Let's see if our hot glue gun is ready. It's not. Then I thought maybe, I also have these little glass pink hearts. They're just little things from Dollar Tree. And actually this mesh was also from Dollar Tree. Thought maybe I could put that in the middle of the bow. Let me see, my glue gun's kind of still heating. I wanted to see if I had any other glue. Nope, not yet. Still heating. Oh, you know, my battery's just not working. Well, guys, I don't think I have any other glue right here. Let me check. Nope. So, we're going to fake it right now. We're going to use a piece of tape just to kind of temporarily affix it. Got some tape. I'm going to put this bow in the corner. I'll get some more tape. And I'll put this little heart here in the corner. And of course it's going to look better when I glue it, but my glue gun just, I think the battery's dead. And there's our finished project for tonight. Can you see it? Maybe. Isn't it cute? Okay guys, I have these, I have a bundle ready for you guys. If you'd like to purchase it, you just have to join my VIP page. And you can also like and share this page. That would help get me a bigger audience. But if you want to purchase the bundle, I do have them in my VIP page. And it consists of one of these box frames, all of these stencil stickers that you saw, the whole sheet. So it contains the heart, 2 hearts, and then all the sayings. And 4 paste packets. There are going to be a variety of colors because I just noticed they're out of a couple colors that I posted. But I do have the raspberry sorbet and the peony, and I'll have to find another couple colors. These paste packets, there's not a lot in them, but there's more than one project in them. So if you want to purchase these with that. If you wanted a different color like what I have here, maybe I could just go ahead and put it in a little jar and send it to you. But they are out of the guava, I believe. Where's this guava? Yeah, they're out of the guava and the blue. So I'll substitute colors for those. But just let me know if you want something different. Leave me a message on my VIP page. I hope you have fun. I'm going to try and do a live again tomorrow. It'll probably be another Valentine's one, but I've had lots of fun. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys later. Bye.